welcome. Gonna jump into the game, Bastion, right away. And gonna see how it is. I'm gonna play it in normal mode to carry on if defeated for less experienced players, all ages. No, normal mode. Let's have a look.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
Cool narration.
Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road.
Kale's hammer.
Well, it's a touching reunion.
Eat this. Beat.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity.
Wow. Extremely good narration. Destroy everything.
That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella. Forced out from underground. Kid
Obliterated.
Good. Starts to feel his bruises, though.
Oh, we can destroy everything or what? Yeah. Let's just obliterate everything here. It's interesting, the gameplay. It's an indie game, I think.
Kid just rages for a while.
Yeah, kid just rages for a while. It's just rage for a while. It's rolling.
The sky ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
Okay. We have a gun. Sweet. Could obliterate this.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink.
Okay. Interesting.
A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
Ooh, what's this? Obliterate them all.
Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always used to fancy her.
A memento. Until now it looks cool, like the game,
And
to be
then
honest.
he falls to his death.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
just fooling.
Okay, that was extremely good. From this view, let's take a bit of... That was extremely good. It was funny, actually. Narrator is great. When injured, press Y.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did. Rondi always
killed him.
wanted his ashes scattered here. Then Kid finds his trusty shield.
Ooh. The shield.
The security takes him for a petty thief.
Where's the security? Wow,
Special
cool.
delivery. Gas fellas.
Oh no. Obliterate them. Look at this.
Windbags
Oh,
start
yeah.
turning up for last call.
Eat this, fuckers. Eat my hammer. That's awesome. Obliterate them. Kill them. And it's a rather short game, I guess. I don't know what we're farming for, but... Oh, this one. Ooh, hurts.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork.
Ooh, I wonder what this infestation is all about.
Big old fella pops out in front of a kid. Then windbags are playing for keys.
Yeah. They hit hard.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window.
Let's go to the Bastion. We just jumped down. Geronimo!
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
Breaker's bow. This is a bit better, this weapon. It is indeed a bit better.
A good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
And take this. Bam! Gorgeous.
Kid better watch his step.
Yeah. Kid better watch his step.
Right back at you.
Yeah, that's good that we can return the the
good news is the emergency
attacks.
defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
Yeah. Eat this. Yeah. Looking good. Ooh, it hurts. Let's eat our drink our water, please. Whirlwind.
Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome. He's a mighty fast.
Oh! I don't know how much lives we have though. Let's get all the goodies we can. Wow. No, not the juice. Oh no. There we go.
He finds the distillery right next to the arsenal.
Ooh.
Tough part of town. One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Okay. Squared cider. 10 max health. Critical chance. I will take her health. Yeah. Spirits provide passive bonuses. There we go. Bit more health is always good.
The arsenal's where the kid can pick
Select
the best
weapon.
tools for the job.
Look. This is the weapon. Cannot move while firing. But the bow is better. Dancing shot? Nah, it's okay. It's okay. It's completely alright. Just obliterate them all with the hammer.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
Ooh, you lose control when you're doing the whirlwind. Actually. Wait, look at this. Yeah. What about this there? I don't know, what's this way? It's a secret or what?
That one was Maud, the tutor. Once taught the kid good manners. He never used them though.
He never used them though. Obliterated.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
shit. I'm a moron. Ooh. What? I don't have many lives left, by the way.
Bad time to run out of black tonic.
Yeah, no more black tonic. Music is kind of good. What's this?
Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did.
No, but we did it, my friends. We did it. Ooh, look at this gigantomaniac guy. Oof, Jesus. Oh, roll. Black tonic, I have no clue what it is. Oh, that's the black tonic, okay. Oh, this is a freaking boss or what? Kill the small guy. Eat this. Eat my bow.
Robs a scumbag of his last meal.
Perfect. Oh, he destroys the... He freaking destroys the ground. That's interesting. By gibberisch. Yeah, we put him out of his misery. That was a cool boss fight, like a cool section. I have a good opinion about this game until now.
He finds the core to the wharf district. He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall.
Yeah, it is starting to fall. Oh, we have everything. Roll, my friends.
See, that core kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running. Somersaulting like crazy.
Just run like a psychopath.
At last, the skyway is in sight. Whisks him where he needs to go.
Really good, to be honest.
Now
The
kid
narrator.
sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me.
Ooh, hello you.
We talk for a spell.
Ask about the seal representing the city of Caledonia. Core, ask about... Okay.
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
Okay.
All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there. Then watch.
Okay.
I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, alright. Except no one else showed up.
Okay. Whoop.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Perfect. Let's go to the wild unknown. Foundation.
Kid ponders what to build.
Plans for a facility whose special brewing spirits and hence one natural abilities just need a place to build. The only spirits permitted on the rippling walls were... Okay. Weapons and secret skills. I don't know, I guess that we want to brew some booze. Distillery, let's brew it.
Makes time to sample spirits from my personal
What's
supply.
this? Absorbs start as a bar room prank, but evolved to become popular with miners and scrap workers' metallic aftertastes. Chance to carry on if one time if defeated, damage surrounding foes defeated when defeated. 100% critical wear whiskey. Active only below 30% health, no. Well, defending. This is not bad. Get more fragments. Let's go.
Fetching fizz is like a mouthful of nails, but the benefits are worth it.
Good. We have to build our town, I guess. Nobody's here.
Don't know what's out there waiting for him.
Let's go for it.
The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Home base. Core detected. Proving ground. Bow detected. We don't use the proving ground. String spirits at the distillery to gain bonuses.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time.
Let's go. Ooh. The music is just excellent.
Kid ain't ever seen an elephant squirt before.
Holy. I mean, we can drink and get even more juices here. Doesn't matter.
Hopes he'll never see one again.
Yeah, it's super good, the voice acting. I enjoy it. Like, it adds a bit of a cool feel to this.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed.
Cool.
No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble.
Okay, it's not here. Ooh, it's war machete.
I can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw.
Oh, okay, cool.
Them squirts just don't know when to quit.
Is it attacking this little piece of shit? The blade. Taste my blade. Let's go this way.
Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock.
Use my blade. Oh, I didn't see that one.
Know why gas fellas all dress alike? Kids wondering the same thing.
Oh, we can just spawn them, okay?
And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage.
Alloy cage.
The blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's
Ooh-ha.
showboating for the crowd.
Holy shit. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? That's sick.
And now there's a new marshal in town.
That's sick. Okay, we did it. Yeah, we're the new marshal in town.
He has the whole
Perfect.
place grown, but it's too tough to fall. Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
Yeah, that's good. It's a great idea. I mean, these little bears or whatever they are is not bad.
He
Not
heads for the
bears.
east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Somehow that old forge is still standing.
Mm-hmm.
Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his.
What's this? Something heavy and upgrade the material to the hammer. There we go. Ooh, sledgehammer. 50% more damage, crit chance. Heavier hammerhead that delivers greater force on impact. There we go.
Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting.
Gorgeous. For some reason, I guess that the hammer is just good. It's better than the blade.
Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch.
I guess. Even though it's cool, but no. Ooh, they're super strong, these little fellas. Let's go south.
He heads for the biggest dump in town, Scumbag Alley.
Look at that, how they just fall.
And there he is, the oldest scumbag of them all, Gershel.
Gershel.
The Calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. Kid cuts up Gershel like a pineapple. Scumbag didn't feel a thing.
That's
He's ready
gorgeous.
to go, and his ticket out's right where he started.
Nah, it's really cool. It's a well-made game until now. Like
The
a
rest
bit
of
old
the
school.
path is gone for good, and his city crest won't bring it back.
A bit old school, but okay. Let's go back. Skyway. We did everything. We went north, south, east, and west.
He comes back, just like I knew he would.
Yeah.
The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it.
Ragged hood.
The windbags used to be alright. Then the Calamity took the floor out from under him.
Perfect.
Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
Kid does it again. Forge or arsenal plans. For facility stores, weapons, and secret skills. Just need a place to build. Plans for facility that transmutes scavenged materials into weapon upgrades. Let's make the fork. I mean, we already did it.
A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here. Squirt cider will toughen you right up. Too bad about the musty aftertaste.
We should have built the arsenal.
Ain't always much to say.
Ain't always much to say.
Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
Area cleared. I mean, it should be a long way. Let's go this way. Let's go. Gain experience levels, raise maximum health. Yeah, health is important always.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure.
Cool
though.
music. I know from why they made Hades so good.
But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid.
Oh shoot.
Floor starts giving way under the lightest step. The single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. So could a reckless kid, for that matter.
Bah!
Fragments of the old world rain from the sky.
Yeah, use the blade. It's not bad, this blade, by the way. Destroy it. Wow, but the suctioning mechanism is really good.
He thinks twice about risking his eye for him, though. Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
See,
That's
the
sick.
path was intended for leisurely strolling and such.
Holy. Can I have 3 dogs?
Sky bridges link
Not
the
bad.
path together.
Not bad, it's Sky Bridge.
One of them bridges whips the kid along.
Okay.
Finds a spyglass, like the ones they'd use to search the stars. Air travel always was an iffy proposition. The calamity changed everything, even when
Jesus.
wind blows.
Got obliterated. Always. Obliterated fountain. Excellent. Use the freaking bow. Ah, there. I don't like the bow so much. It's super slow.
We can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core?
Ah, fuck.
Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake.
Scumbag ate it by mistake.
Scumbag. Unlike the kid, that
You shall be
core
banished.
coming back.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's little pets, I guess.
No, they used to ship live munitions down the path.
Oh, sweet. Sweet. Ooh. There.
Wires
Wow.
toss those things plenty far
That's
away.
just strong. That's just strong. Bum. Whew. Crazy.
Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky.
Fuck off. Come on, you pieces of shit. There. You shall be obliterated. Wow, it makes a lot of damage. Yeah, it's kind of good but bad at the same time. It's just unknown.
In all this toil, kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question.
Where is everybody?
Who else could have survived the calamity?
Nobody. That's how it looks like. Nobody survives the calamity. Because nobody survived. Everybody died.
So he didn't find the core that time. But that ain't about to stop us.
The Bastion.
We could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we build.
Okay. I guess we don't do anything here. I think I screwed up. No, this was done. Here the breakers one home. Let's try this one. Let's try the bow. The breakers will release an arrow. Yeah.
The breakers used to come here for target practice. Used to play a little game. See who could bust the most targets and the fewest shots.
Okay.
He's focused. He's armed. And he's off. The perfect shot just happens in a flash.
There. I don't know if it's good or bad. We'll see. Wait, let's go this way.
Kid ain't done bad at all.
Yeah, could be better though. Claim your prize. Something stringy. Retry, can we? Restart.
Kid ain't had enough of the breakers' barracks.
No. Oh shit, that's not good at all. This one is good here, look.
Takes practice, and a mighty strong bow helps too.
I don't know if this is okay. Let's see. Is this better? I don't know. I don't think it's better. Power shot. No. Third prize. Gotta do again. Maybe we have to upgrade though the bow. Last try. Gotta do the power shots. It's not bad even. There, power shot. Nice. Rock solid. Oh, we have to go there. 5 shots or fewer. We need to upgrade. 5 shots or fewer is a bit optimistic.
He returns with some of the materials we need.
I think we should roll and go to the next section. This is not done. These are just proving grounds. Home base? No. Cool detected. Secret kills are powerful, but require boost to drink.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt. Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds. Blasted things hurt like a broken heart.
Wow, this blade is quite fast, although I would like to use the hammer. The blade. Oh, shh. Oops.
If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down.
Of course, it will be deep.
It cuts down every stab weed like there's gonna be a prize for it. Core stuck inside one of those fancy cages.
Yeah, better cut it, because if we have to fight here... Cut the weed. I get paid for the weed.
Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous.
Yeah, ooh, wait. Nah, it's okay. It's good.
He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong?
A monster will spawn.
Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in.
It's crazy how...
Squirt's going bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take
shit.
a while.
The blade. Use my blade. Tomorrow there's no stream, people. Gotta do stuff. So I decided to...
Don't take kindly to interlopers.
Oh, I don't have a grenade. Oh, holy shit.
Let's take his corner. Birdie pop that mean old wolf.
My blade.
At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes. Maybe 30. Hard to tell.
Oh, jeez.
Squirts get real territorial around the core.
It's sick. How many?
Then a shipment of free samples shows up. It ain't all bad, as the kid finds some spices from the motherland. Tax-free.
Oh, those explosions are really strong.
One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy.
Obliterated. Wow.
It's a troublesome scene to be sure.
Music's really good somehow. It motivates you to fight here. Really good, this Bastion game. Holy shit.
A few moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7. You give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done.
Come on, obliterate them. Beautiful.
He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Yeah, we got a lot of coins now. Ooh, monster or what? Who's coming here? Oh, there. This way. This way. I like it. It's an interesting game. I wanted to play Tony Hawk's, but I said like, no, I want to play something more chilled.
I still remember the
this
look
is
on
more
his
chilled,
face after that one.
I guess. According to me. Ancient spices.
Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Zealandia. You were
Zealandia.
living here for a while.
Not Caledonia. Hey!
The old world's finished.
Let's see how you're
but the
doing.
new
Doing great,
world's just
thanks.
getting started.
I'm playing a bit of Bastion. I thought like, have it in the Steam library. I don't know what game I can start now in September that I can finish fast. Yeah. Resident Evil is in the pipeline, but this game is pretty good. This game is really fun. I was not expecting. I was like with the graphics. I was like, nah, because I bought it with a bundle with Hades. But I've not played Hades, and I was thinking I will do the slowly, not one after the other like I did with Resident Evil. But I will be playing all the games that they did until Hades. That's like the path for the next months. But this month I will play this one, and this game is really good. To be honest, I didn't expect it to be like this. Supergiant Games are all very good. Yeah, that's my first game. That's the first time I play a Supergiant game, and I'm quite impressed. I like the narrator is very, very good. The music, the graphic style looks kind of cool. You're in for a treat. Yeah, thanks. And how are you doing overall? I hope you're doing great. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, today I was like, I could have started streaming much earlier, but I was like, what do I stream? What do I stream? Even though I have a streaming plan, I had planned to stream Resident Evil 7 now, but I was like, I'm not in the... I love Resident Evil games, but I'm not in the mood for horror today. So I said like, yeah, this game is kind of good. I think at the time the studio was like 7 to 11 people. Wow, they did this. Okay, I'm doing good. Slow day at work today. Yeah, sometimes it passes. Are you doing? Are you gonna watch the Nintendo Direct? When is it? Oh, I completely forgot. Nintendo Direct, but I might watch it, but I have to see when it is. Oh, it's now. When is it now? In like 45 minutes? Oh, I will watch it then. Yeah, I will watch it. I'll continue playing and then I watch a bit Nintendo Direct. That's not bad at all. Thanks for reminding me. I was a bit lost in space. Like, not lost, but you know what I mean. Like, past.
But we can hold our own if we have to.
We might see the final Smash character. That's good. That's really good. No, to be honest, Smash Bros is good. I bought me all the DLC characters because like I think you know it. Smash is one of the games that I streamed the most in the beginning, and it's a very good game. Just I can't just like focus on one game. It's like then like a job, you know, like too much like a job, because there is like a set amount of time that the game interests me, even if it's like super good. But if you always are playing the same game. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to see the last Smash character. Definitely gonna test it out because I already bought that DLC pack. And I play. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I always like to mix up the games. I mean, Smash I definitely will stream it again, but not only Smash. That's like I'm not the competitive. I don't have enough time and commitment for doing it competitively. So, never bought Fighter Pass 2. No, I bought it once it came out because I was super hyped. Only play with friends now. Yeah, that's the best, to be honest. Smash with friends or just like, it's the best. Because if you play it online, no, it was extreme fun. Like it was an extreme blast when it came out in 2019. 2018 it came out in Christmas, and I played it, and then I started streaming, and I started streaming Smash because I was like, yeah, let's stream some online game, and it's a good game to stream, to be honest. At least in that time, because many new people came in, many noobs, let's say, so the battles were fun. But after 1 year of streaming it, all the newbies left, and only the pro gamers remained that had 1,000 to 2,000 hours playtime in Smash in 1 year. And I was like, I only have like 150. So I just never was able to win, and I was losing only. I was like making tournaments, which was fun, but I was just being host. I was not able to play it. Like, I was never playing because I was not good enough for it. So that's when kind of stopped at playing it, because I didn't want to watch only. Yeah, this game you should do a community tournament. I did several tournaments. I mean, if someone wants to join in and has Smash, I would definitely do it. I would organize it. I might ask maybe some, because for sure Random Girl plays it, Chris plays it. Yeah, like I have quite some people from the community that still like maybe play it. I can do it like a giveaway or something for the one that wins. And if I win, then I don't know. Then you guys get subs or something. I don't know. The DLC. The DLC is a bit difficult maybe to give away. It's easier to give away Steam stuff. Dancing Shot, Mirror Shield. What do you think of the narrator in this game? I remember at the time people liked that system a lot. We never reacted to the actions. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like their narrator. It definitely makes it cool. Squirt's Lure. No, I think the shield is not bad. Oh, the shield requires 1 black tonic per use. That's not really good. The grenade. This was good also. Hand grenade. I'll take the hand grenade. And we will take the hammer because we upgraded it. I really like it, and I see where it comes from. Like, I'll take the gun.
A repeater goes with a hammer better than a box of nails.
Yeah, that's looking good. Did you end up finishing Nier? Yeah, I finished the first ending. And I played it offline because it was like you have to play the game 4 times to finish it. I played it today a bit, and I finished the ending B now. It was very fast. I was just like rolling and just like I put it in easy mode. I did the first playthrough in hard mode, which was like, in my opinion, for my taste, recommended. Because wait, I'll just go into the menu. It is recommended because the combat is more difficult. If you play it in easy mode, it's just like kind of, there is no challenge. There is never danger, like ever. In normal mode, maybe. I think like easy mode is like for a kid, maybe, that for younger that don't know to play, unexperienced players, or for my wife or something. I mean, she doesn't like this kind of games, but like that's super safe. You can't do anything wrong. Like not even with the skill checks, the damage checks. You just like hit once or twice, and then if you just want the story, definitely. What I don't like so much, and it's not so nice, is that to 100% the game, to do the achievements, you need to finish the game in 15 hours or less. Yeah, we took way longer because we played in hard mode, so I would need to even start completely over. Yeah, I'm now only playing it offline. I'm just like for myself, just playing the game offline because it's like several times. What do you mean? Oh no. Yeah, that's why I finished it. But yeah, that was good. I mean, it was nothing new today, and I did it in 3 hours. The second part of the game, like really easy mode, rolling, just rolling. And I noticed that there is a special way in Nier Automata, in Nier Replicant, when you have that spear, that Phoenix spear, which is the best weapon. That's the thing. I didn't like it just have to start the game for one achievement. That's really bad, specifically because you always start at the second part of the game when you're adult, and you need to be young also. And you can't, like, you have to restart the complete game. And it's like, I was thinking, should I 100% it, like, offline? Because I really enjoyed it. I'm not sure, because, like, I have to play it 1 time, 2 times I'm already in. Then I have to play it again and get all the weapons. I hope I can get them. To make ending C, and ending D is, I think, I don't know, I played like the first part or something. And then I'm really interested to play it now, because the last part, the ending E, is new, completely new. It didn't exist before in Nier Replicant, where you play Kaine, the woman. So that's interesting, just that, I don't know, in Nier Automata, it was better because the playthroughs felt different. You played with 2B, you played with 9S, I think he was called, 9S and 2B. Yeah, he was 9S because he wanted to be called Nines. And then with 2A, and they were completely different characters, which played also a bit differently. That was cool, and that I enjoyed. Here, it's the second playthrough was 1-to-1 the same. I was able to speedrun it. Now let's see if I can get ending C. Yeah, but overall it's a good game, like, definitely. And when I'm not streaming it, I can ramp up the graphics and play it, like, also more enjoyable for me with good graphics. But yeah, something like that happened to me. I was going for 100%, and then I saw one achievement was complete the game again in a new game plus. Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't like this new game plus achievements, you know? Like, yeah. I have to play Resident Evil 4 still to 100% it in hard mode. But I was like, I super much enjoyed it. But I was thinking I will wait a while and maybe do it on stream, because I don't have the patience to do it offline. Because just of the sheer amount of games that exist nowadays, right? Like, there are too many games. And you get them, like, kind of cheap. Like, how much did I pay for this one? Maybe €2. I mean, when I order something to eat, and I order me a Coke or a Sprite or a Pepsi or whatever, or a soft drink, it costs more than this game. So yeah, that's why you end up with a lot of games in the library. But overall, it's really good. Although now on Twitch, not many people know it. Like, it's like, how many people follow this game? Super few. And I was thinking, should I play Diablo? I was like, nah, let's not play Diablo. Like, I loved Diablo when it came out. Diablo 2 now. Diablo Resurrected. But I'm like, I already know the game by heart. I like that game I played for years almost. Not years, but like very often. And I was like, yeah. Wait. Oh, that's the... You can upgrade. Ah, look. Draw speed. 2 target penetrations per shot. That's better, I think. To make the achievement look. This is better.
That bow's like new again.
Yeah, that's better. And here we choose ammo capacity, faster reload. I think the ammo capacity is somehow better, but we will not upgrade it now. No, but this game is really enjoyable until now. Like, for now, what I see. Wait, let's try this now again. These achievements, it's like with you penetrate 2 more, which is better. Let's see if we get the last one, maybe. No, but Nier Replicant was really good. Oh, okay, it did. It did upgrade. Wow, no, we need a lot. We need a lot more. Look. Nah. We needed 5 shots to kill all of them. I don't even know how that's possible. Also, if you play Vast, there's cross progression with the Switch. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward for Hades. I don't know, I got a bit... 10. It's not really good. No, let's just go. That's cool. I like it. That's what I thought. The cross progression also with Dead by Daylight, because I thought like, when I'm on the go or somewhere, or yeah, like I'm on holiday, sometimes I take the Switch with me. Like not when I go to a new place or something, but like I just like that from the Switch, and it's a portable console. That's actually the main reason I have it. Actually, it's because it had Breath of the Wild. That's like the main reason I even bought it. And then portable. That's really good. Wait, there we go. And also streaming Nintendo content is not bad. Always people
No place better than trap
there is
shingle,
always
but learning
people that like to see it.
and shoot straight.
Recommended, by the way,
Trappers
let's see.
have to tread real carefully here, else take a nasty
For
fall.
streaming. Not only,
Train
but...
themselves by clearing out the targets while not clearing out the floor.
What's this? Oh, okay.
Most trappers
Ah.
a few scrapes.
I didn't
Any
understand.
Good trapper knows never to take a step till the time is right.
I didn't understand it. Wait, we have to restart it. Yeah, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand.
A decent trapper wouldn't walk away empty-handed.
Okay, not bad, but let's retry it. I didn't
He
understand.
decides to keep working his aim and footwork on the shingle.
What about cross progression?
Best time to pick a new spot was when swapping magazines.
Oh. No! Third prize. Did we do it well? Next prize? Ah, shoot. I was like third prize, like, oh no, it's not first prize, of course, it's the last one. What did I think? I had a good run. Yeah, I had it. Shit, it's not so good. Come on. Oh, jeez. No! Oh! Roll, kid. No! I forgot more!
Expert trappers got something extra.
Ah, directs in 30 minutes. Perfect. Ooh, Second prize. Okay, we did it. I think we need upgrades for the other one. 64. Yeah, we need some upgrades there. Something greasy. You need to upgrade the weapon to make it. It was a good run though. It was just in.
To think a rickety place like the Shingle survived, and so little else did.
Gorgeous.
Sometimes a single look says it all.
Wait, I just need to see settings. Display. Vertical sync. I hope it doesn't mess up anything. Forge. Something nasty. Ooh, we can upgrade. We can upgrade this. Ammo capacity. And this. Should we have ammo capacity or reload? 50% reloading. What do you think? Let's see. 8 more ammo. I mean, then we'd have to reload much less. I don't know what's better. Like, yeah, I feel it's almost the same. Better to have more ammo. Let's go for more ammo, I guess.
Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them.
Improving firing rate, wider attack spread? No. More damage. There we go.
That ought to make those fangs sink in nice and deep.
Yeah, this is really good. It's really good. I think we can do it now. More damage. It should be one shot only. It should be. Come on, let's do it. Let's use the gun. Trap or shingle. Oh, jeez. Kid! Do it, roll. Oh! Perfect. Perfect! That was a good one. That was really a good one. I mean, you need to upgrade it. Gorgeous. We did it. Now we have a super machine gun. Nice. ADC. He said, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Wait, let's see if we can upgrade it. It's a good game, to be honest. We can't upgrade it though. I don't know what it was.
What else is there to say?
Bastion is super great. Yeah, it is. I was actually. The graphics had me a bit like, I mean, not the level, but the art style of the kid. But the gameplay is great, music is great, the narrator is super good. Like, really recommendable game. Really good. The bow is still, we need to upgrade the bow further. Here we could. No, let's go for. Although this could be. Let's try it out. Let's see how the war machete, how we can upgrade it.
Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply.
Windbag Ranch. Good. War machete. Let's take it.
Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife.
Oh, Jesus. How many?
Other folks came to train their throwing arms. Slippery little devils.
It's a bit annoying.
Use the place to test their finest blades.
That they're all over the place. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I have to just destroy the... This, I guess, I don't know. But they are respawning, aren't they? Ooh, it obliterated. No. Take this. Whoa! It's wild how strong it is. Come on. And go. Wow. It's crazy. Okay. I see. Yeah, it's not good. I think there is probably a AoE attack with this machete. It feels like we're mega slow, like...
Place gets awful slick sometimes.
Oops. Did we kill it? Yeah. It feels mega slow. One left. Yeah, that's this guy. Oh, they're difficult to hit. Oh.
Cuts all of them down soon enough.
At least one upgrade. No, it's not. We need to upgrade this blade. At least we have the machine gun.
Kid comes back from Windbag Ranch, smelling good and ripe.
Look at that. Smooth. Critical hit chance. Attack ripple foes. Attack deals damage over time. Oof, that's not bad at all. I mean, I like damage over time always. Or critical hit. Crit chance is also not bad because you do a lot of attacks. Cripple foes. I mean, they make it slow. They make the enemy slow. Let's go for
a little
cripple attack.
Oil and that blade shines like a light.
Good. Good. Let's continue our playthrough. Ooh, the levels, the world seems huge. Let's have a look. A new section. I think at midnight.
Welcome him with open arms.
It's the Nintendo Direct. Ooh, what's this here? Nothing.
The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around.
No, it's really good. Like, I was not expecting it to be that good.
You don't much care to see him.
This
Not
game.
Like this.
Like, why? Like, it's the music, the narrator makes it super important.
These folks never saw the calamity
Like
coming.
that, it feels cool to play.
Someone close. Someone who ain't like Mr. Beckley and his kindly wife. It was someone like him.
Ooh, that guy looks cool though.
Kid sees him there again, in the flesh. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop.
Bam.
No what?
Ooh, heal.
He's got so many questions after all.
Wow. Obliterated. Ooh.
Just ain't got time for answers.
No, we don't have
The
grenades
Thunder
anymore.
Brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls.
I'm happy I'm playing normal mode. I mean, hard mode for sure is hard.
Nor did the
Hard.
bird boy. Didn't make it. The Jawsons. They didn't make it.
The cat did make it. I want to shoot that cat there. I like cats, but I want to shoot it. Ah, shoot, doesn't work.
Grady Sr., Grady Jr.
Grady
They didn't make
Jr.
it. But him, he survived.
What's this?
Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here.
This feels super strong. You just suck in all the money.
Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we?
Phew. It's funny that you can fall down. Yeah, this machine gun is super strong.
Kid does what he has to do. And then
Yes. Wait, let's destroy all the people. I want to destroy all the statues because I'm not sure.
what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this.
I mean, the graphic style of this guy looks epically cool compared to the kid I'm playing.
We have to go. Please.
The Savara agreed to return to Bastion. Perfect. We have a new citizen.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf.
Solf.
No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Celandia.
Celandia. Me reading
He's
Caledonia.
relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other. For the first time.
Good. He looks cool though. Survivor. Achievement.
For Zolf,
City
Celandia
crests.
was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home too. Far to the east. We all lost loved ones in the calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine. Zolf offers to help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says. He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since. Kid says hello, but Zolf's lost in thought. We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now. Come on.
Good.
Give the little tiger a break.
No, we don't have anything. Arsenal. I like how it is. No, the grenade was not that great. Snooze start. I don't know. Squared lure. I don't know what's good. People, what is good? The whirlwind? Maybe it's not bad because we have the hammer, right? What's this here? Critical hit chance. Chance to carry on the feet now. No, we need to level up. There. Ah, I forgot completely we had it.
Of course. They remember.
Ooh.
That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright.
Okay, let's continue building our location.
Well, look what we have here.
A necessary testament to the calamity. By paying tribute to the past, one may better prepare for the future. Lost and found. Plans for... Okay, the calamity tore the world into pieces, yet even the smallest fragments can be restored in the Bastion. Let's build the memorial first. I don't know.
The memorial. Here a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind.
Build a memorial. Yeah. Yay! Achieved. Deliver a single crushing blow to a foe at least 70 damage. Oh, it's important. Defeat 3 foes with a single, well, timed shot. Earn the first prize in required. Earn first prize in the required number of proving grounds. Oof, we need all of them. These are the achievements, by the way. I bet. Not that exciting. Let's go. Let's continue our
We tracked
quests.
down a couple more cores near the edge of the city.
Pretty nice. It's well made, this game. AIDS. AD said.
There's only one way to Cinder Brick Fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags.
Kill him. We have to upgrade the hammer further to make even more damage.
The calamity was mercy for normal folks. The windbags ain't
Obliterated.
so lucky. They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid.
Yeah, it's important to have this machine gun is so good. It's way too good. Ooh, it has booming missiles or something. Look at that. Wow, I am positively impressed with this game. I was really not expecting much. I was thinking, okay, this is just a cool game that is a bit old, but Hades must be super good. Like, of course, Hades is for sure better, but I thought this was just like where they learned to do games, you know, that studio. But they already knew how to do a good game.
Young and old keep fighting for the fort.
Obliterated.
At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift.
Wow, it's a big gun.
Something the
Wow.
windbags just can't handle. Something that'll punch clean through the
Oh,
greasy
that's
hides.
gorgeous.
Windbags ain't much different from
This
normal
is mega
folks.
cool.
All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal.
Oh, shoot. Didn't want to drink anything. Bam. It's shotgun. It is like a shotgun. It's not a shotgun, but it looks like one.
Topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort.
Come on. Obliterated. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days.
Ah, jeez.
Windbags
Arsenal.
can't use the marshal supplies, but the kids sure can. Good thing the windbags
Nah, it's
don't
okay.
know kids fresh out of health tonics. As for the windbags, Cinder Brick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right.
Excellent. Yeah, let's just roll.
So many
Nah,
sorry
I fell down.
things holed up inside
Heal.
that old fort.
Yeah, for this level. What's that? Okay. Oh, I got something, I guess.
Not a scratch on him as he presses on the higher ground.
Yeah, this is well made. The narrator is super good. There. To be honest, I'm learning to evade because next year I'm gonna do the Dark Souls playthroughs. I planned them. This is like the main goal for next year. Finish Dark Souls, all of them, including DLCs, but not. There's no rush. No.
Kids blasting everything in
It's gonna be a long-term commitment to pass it. It's gonna be difficult because I know it. I've played the second one. And is it easy? No. No way. Oh, shoot. Now we just roll. Come on. Oh. Ooh, level 3. Ooh, we leveled super slow, to be honest. Leveling is very slow.
Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works.
Yeah.
Kid ain't afraid of getting burned.
Kid ain't afraid of getting burned, it's true. Music great.
They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds.
Obliterated. You know what another good game is that I will definitely showcase here? But it's not as great as this one, but it's quite okay. The Curse of the Gods or something.
They got something to gain, and only their sorry hides to lose.
Very recommendable. I'll showcase it. Ooh, there's a bottle, yeah. I always like this two-hander weapon somehow, or dual wielding. Although the machete is not bad, what we took. How much money we have?
Kid used to dream of getting a marshal's badge, but not like this.
Not like this.
The Skyway's a welcome sight after all that, and now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort.
Wow. Really good. Soon we'll finish this level and then we're gonna
just as Ulf's telling me about his own
make a short break to watch the Nintendo Direct. Marshall's badge.
The Marshal seemed like good man, he says. They treated him with dignity. Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
Ah, but look at it.
Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zolf was his smoking pipe.
Smoke.
Poor kid collapses after just one drag.
Not used to smoking is bad, people. Should not be. I mean, it exists
The
there.
past.
Ooh.
Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
Okay. What kind of smoking? What was that? I forget that I have the shields.
The past catches up with a kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started.
The fuck was that? Look at these small guys. Look at it. This combination, attack and thing, makes extra damage. Like, you animation cancelled, I think. Can you? Oh, good dog knifing. How are you doing? Thanks a lot for the host. Very much appreciated. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. I'm playing this gorgeous game.
Man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his.
Pure white hair like his. There, with a shotgun. There. Whoop. Jeez, don't. Shotgun. Use it.
Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up. But he learned to hold his own out there.
He learned to hold his own. Gotta kill him. This game is recommendable, to be
School ain't
honest.
working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls.
School
Make
ain't
his
working
mama
out.
some money.
Ooh. Yeah, come on. Drop a bit of... Ah!
Anyway,
One chance left. Phew.
thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there.
Come
the
on.
elements, the Ura, you name it.
Fuckers. What the fuck are these beasts? Oh, jeez. Oh, yes.
Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
Whoa, the big one. Holy shit. Oh, he has to obliterate. Oh, shit. Look at this one. This is the father of all of them. This was the father of them. Now it's the baby.
The city
Dead.
had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
Dead. What? Oh, they do damage to each other? Cheese tactics. Oh shit. Ah, I have the bigger hammer, my friend. Oh, this doesn't work with them. Oh, so cheaters! Wait, let's go away. Okay, wait. Oh, that mega sucks. Why? It does a bit of damage. Shit. If I would have known, I would have spammed it.
So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years.
Oh, we gotta... What the hell is this? Where did I enter? I smoked a pipe and now I'm here in the... in this weird level. My eyes are hurting. How are we even supposed? How long
In the
is this?
history of Ceylondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls.
Oh, come on. Whoa! I think we died.
Matter for nothing now.
Back to Bastion. Ah, okay. This was like an. I understand, like a challenge mode.
Even
Marshal's
since the Ura
badge.
surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him.
No, looking good, looking good. Let's see. Can we upgrade? Nothing. I don't like that much the musket. bow is kind of the Fang Reaper is strong, and I will use the machete. And what's this? A spiral of bolts that deals damage in every direction. Do start, mirror shield, hand grenade, trip mine. These pets are not bad, maybe. Popular at children's birthday parties and useful in various other situations. To the rescue. The trip mine is good. I don't know which one is better though. Let's lure. Let's be a hunter.
Favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought.
Use.
Kid ain't finished
Great.
here yet. Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
Good. Lost and found. What did we
The
found?
lost and found. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
I see. Something nasty. Ah, look. Something stringy. Whale ale. Ah, look. Wait, we need to understand what we need. I think I'll upgrade the blade. This is something sharp and something nasty. Yeah. Something nasty and something sharp.
All it takes is some fragments, and the Bastion makes it good as new.
Then something nasty. Yeah, then we have like the super weapons, like they're max upgraded. Locked. Critical damage. Blades per throw. I think we need more blades per throw, or more 100% critical damage. Critical chance and critical hit damage. That's this path. I think this is cripples foes, deals damage over time, and we'll take the other path, the war machete. Because this makes more sense. This is more... Oh, we can change it all the time. That's great.
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them.
And this. Ammo capacity. Faster reload. Yeah, super much ammo.
Now he can shoot that Fang repeater all day long.
That's gorgeous. Good. Let me just see how we can save. Your progress from the beginning of this area will be lost. How do I save?
We ain't much for pleasantries. Zolf's the talkative sort. At least he used to be.
How do we really save? That's a bit concerning at the moment. I don't know.
Can't be too careful these days.
It didn't work out. Oh, look. Can use another one. One chance to carry on after defeated damage. Surround. No. Critical hit chance. Dread drum. Active only when at full health. That's maybe not bad. Crit hit chance. Absorb fragments and more health.
Dread rum's brewed from swamp weeds, so its effect is as bold as its flavor.
How do we save though? This is a bit letterboards. Skern. Number 1,400,000. It's okay. 1,000. Kid stream. Can't really save. Good, but we will we'll make a short break. I'll be making a really short break and we'll be right back. We'll be continuing now. But that would be it for like the first part of the VOD. And let's have a look at the Nintendo Direct. So we are back with Bastion after having a short break. And yeah, we resume the game and continue, of course, our playthrough. with our upgraded weapons. I don't know if the proving ground now. Nah, let's go for this one. Core detected. Yeah. Good, we continue with this game.
No use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either. Kid says a little prayer anyway. Couldn't hurt, right?
Yeah, we thrown off two blades.
Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long gone now. And the orchard core is long
this
gone
here?
too.
What the hell is
Kid
this?
gives that old bull what's coming to him.
No, nothing happened. Like nothing happens there.
The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god.
I think we can go this way, yeah. We explore everything.
Pith stood for something once. Something real.
An
In time,
interesting
though,
game.
the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration. He couldn't even save his loyal subjects.
What an interesting game.
Pith makes a decent scarecrow at least. Then Pith lights up like a rodeo. Ain't easy punching through his hide. Kid breaks him to bits.
Whoa, nice.
Must have been guarding that shrine. So what'll it be? Invoke the gods, or tell them off?
God of commotion order. Foes shall grow quicker to move and strike.
Pith.
What's this? God of commotion, the wakeful bull, patient yet temperament, adorns the city halls of likeness. Yeah, we get a bonus. It's okay.
Kid decides to press his luck.
We press the luck.
Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore.
Rolling, 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 rolling.
Kid ain't never seen windbags that quick. Maybe old Pith put a scare in him.
How good this gun. Wow, this gun is just like gigantic. Come on, gun. Reload. Bam, obliterated. What a good gun. And the... Ooh, this is dangerous.
Kid passes
Whoa.
Pith's trial, and he's richer for it.
What now? I mean, the blade is not bad. It's so fast. Like, and the machine gun is also good.
Kid ain't found a core, but at least he found Zolf's precious shrine. Pith orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one.
We didn't find anything. Unfortunately. Visit the shrines to exit greater challenges. Yeah. Not bad.
Now we can build a shrine of our own. though I got some alternatives in mind. Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy.
Yeah, we're gonna fill up the Bastion. Good, we passed this one. Passed all these areas. Core detected. Proving ground. We could try to reduce the squid population. We could do it.
Always time for juice and squirts, they used to say.
War machete.
At least the little fellas can't feel a thing. Some squirts try to flee on instinct.
Obliterated. Forward. Not so easy, this.
Best to put them away first, before they rile up the others.
They're so difficult to kill. Difficult to kill. Ah, come on. Oh, third prize. No. What do you need for the second prize? 90 seconds. Oh, that's difficult. That's 130. That's difficult. I don't see it feasible at the moment with the upgrades we have.
The Ura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls.
Should we continue our quests? There we go. Code detected. Yeah, I think we have to just upgrade, and when we're stronger, you can just destroy it.
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off.
Is this upgrading? No. Not really. With upgrading, I mean adding areas.
Riverbanks swarming with windbags.
Super strong.
They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. Weepin' Nelly.
Ferry.
She sent some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nelly knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. The security skiff pulls up portside. Nelly's just another windbag to those guns.
Come on, don't die. There.
Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing
Super good weapon.
try to cut her off.
Gorgeous.
They try to slow her down. They try to knock her out.
No, not knocking out.
Well, Weepin' Nelly tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
Oh, I fell. These coins are so weird. That machine gun.
At least she picked a good spot for a break. It's the core's right there.
Ooh, the core is here. Arson. No, I'll keep it. Destroyed.
Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings. They had their own eyes on the core. But why? He finds Weepin' Nelly raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough.
Jeez. These are friendly, okay. This doesn't work. Ah, we gotta activate it. I see. So we have a turret.
She's gonna need a little help with all them peckers. Crafty things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these.
No, but it's good. I mean, it keeps us safe. To be honest. Leveling is super slow though.
Security skiffs keep on coming, starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something.
No! Fucking roll.
Windbags getting even better around here. They aim to smash Weepin' Nelly to splinters.
No!
Boards one of them skiffs like some kind of Ceylonian privateer.
This rolling is
proves
sucks.
too much for poor Nelly.
Oh, this boat is going fast.
She's just gotta make one last stop.
Yeah.
With her last
Wow,
breath,
it's fast.
Nelly gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in Pecker country. They want that core real bad. Seems the calamity ain't hurt the Peckers' appetites.
Shit.
Kid shoos him off. No one
Nice.
knows back. Know how many times kid nearly fell off the barge back there? About 6 times.
Did I fall almost 6 times? Maybe, yeah. Could be.
Now, listen close. You should remember this next part.
Peckers are aggressive species of birds now. Yeah, peckers are aggressive.
Why go to Prosper Bluff? Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far.
Darren, how are you doing? We're doing great. Did you play a bit more of it? How's the Pixar game called again? Kani. Nah, I forgot it, but it looks super good. Did you play it? Because you're playing? Yeah, I'm playing Bastion.
The city
It's an
was the
interesting
most
game.
beautiful place in the world.
This
We all
old
knew
school,
that.
like old school style. This is like the one of the predecessor of Hades. I mean, it's not nothing related with Hades, but I like it until now. But I never tried it. Yeah, I also didn't expect, like, it plays nice. I enjoy it. It's like rather simple, but
But on the other hand,
it's nice.
some folks just yearn to
Kina,
see the
yeah,
things
Kina.
they're told they can't.
Yeah, Kina looks super good, that game. I just don't have a Epic Games account. Ooh. There's Venom there. Okay, they're too fast for this gun. No,
And
this
that's
game
why
looks
you go to
like
Prosper
it
Blood,
plays super well.
ain't it?
You always can use 2 weapons and 1 ultimate, so it's rather simple, but you can change
There the
them.
kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while.
And what I like a lot is the narrator is always telling what's happening. Yeah, sometimes simple it's
How's
good.
it go
That's
again?
absolutely right. Like, it's also short, so it's not really a super big time investment.
Yeah, that's the one.
Commitment, better say. Switch. Not sure what I'm doing. Music is great also. I like it. Like, atmosphere. I just don't like how the character looks. Like, that's the only thing that's, my opinion, could have been better. The rest is nice. Just that the model of the character is a bit... Like, these monsters look cool, but he doesn't look cool. The NPCs look better than him, my opinion. Yeah, before I watched the Nintendo Direct, nothing special. No Zelda games. Go this way. Yeah, it's a bit like Hades. I play with a controller, it plays super well. You don't like his weird shape? No. No, I don't like his weird shape. It is how it is. I just don't like how he looks. I like the world, I like everything, but I don't like him. And I think that's why it's a niche. Not many people... I mean, lots of people know it, but it's like a niche game on Twitch. Not many people play it on Twitch. Like... How we get now to the next section. No, but it's like nice. I'm looking forward to get to Hades maybe one day. I have Transistor and all the games. There's like a bundle, I think, on Steam that I took. It was like super cheap or something. This was maybe 2 euros or something, like nothing. Like, and for that it's really worth it. Like, if you like this kind of games like top down with isometric, this is an isometric view, I think, right? Yeah, I think it is. It's cool, and you basically wake up and you're like restoring Bastion. You're getting to know why it got destroyed. You have a hammer, you have a sword, you have a bow, you have that bone machine gun that I like. I upgraded it completely, and you can upgrade them, so it's like there is not an infinite amount of weapons, so that's kind of okay. Like, you only have the specific weapons, you can upgrade them depending on which one you like more. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. Why am I pressing the buttons here? No, but Kina looked super good. Yesterday I watched quite a lot while I was playing Nier Automata. Not Nier Automata, Nier Replicant, the second playthrough. Because I didn't want to do it on stream again, because it's basically one-to-one the same gameplay. Just that you get a bit different like cinematics, but they're just minimally different. So I said like, nah, I'm not gonna stream the same content. I like it a lot. It's like I might go for it. And what I didn't know is that's like a negative from Neo Replicant. Lutherian is that you have to play the game 3 times. That it's not really bad normally, because in Nier Automata you have to play it several times, but you have different characters. Here you're always playing the same character, and there are not, so you have to play it I think 4 or 5 times in total to see everything. And yeah, it's like, I don't know, it was not that great. And what is important, why am I going for these playthroughs?
Well,
because apparently
no point explaining what happens next, right?
Because apparently they added the ending E, which was not in the original game, which is like a couple of hours, I guess, of extra gameplay where you play Kainet, a woman. It's a pity that you have to play it 4 times until you finally can play the new section. But that's something how the game was
kid
designed.
ain't coming home empty-handed. And besides, it's like the song goes.
It's like the song goes. Nah, but ooh, this girl, she's coming now with us. Let's go.
They'll be here before too long.
The singer agreed to return to Bastion.
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we?
Yeah.
Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow Ura again.
Siblith, how are you doing?
We become fast friends.
How are you doing?
Calamity
How's
has
life?
that effect on people.
I already played Sims, and my first Sim
But
died.
there was more to be done. There was one last
Within
core
1
to
hour.
find.
I'm great at Sims. How are you doing? Thanks for popping in. That is a pity. I hate doing the same thing over and over. Yeah, it's like I don't know. Nier Replicant is really a good game, but playing it over and over, like grinding the same content 4 times. At least if it would have been 2 times, okay. 4 times, yeah. I'm doing well. I missed the Sim stream. Yeah, but don't worry, because I'm gonna do the Sim Sunday for some time. Let's see how long I will do it. Not eternal, but like I guess at least 1 month. Did you like it? Yeah, I liked it. It was fun. I didn't even notice that I played almost 3.5 hours on stream. It felt like 1. Can't believe I missed it. Damn. And how are you doing? What are you streaming at the moment? And by the way, wait. It's time for commercials. 1 second. Time for commercials. Wait. Lutherian, I don't know. Ooh, wait. No, I'm doing an error. Wait. A shout out for Siblitha. Where are you? Siblitha, who started streaming this year. Super successful from Australia. Very recommended. Fable 2. Ooh, how's Fable? How's Fable going? What time is it in Australia? You're already at work? And Lutherian also. Played yesterday that new Kina, Bridge of Spirits. I was watching that. That's the how is it called? That Pixar game. It looks like a Pixar movie. Really, like the graphics are awesome. Really good. We just go back. I finished Super Mario 64. So you did the 120 stars. They convinced you, right? No work today? Ah, that's great. Yeah, tomorrow I still have to work. Just woke up early. Ah, great. Currently streaming Fable 2, and I did a poll last night, and it looks like Dark Souls is going to replace. Wow, Dark Souls is just epic. Yeah, that game is like really good. It will take forever though. But Dark Souls, or maybe you're just a great gamer, so you will pass it like nothing. I guess like when I will start streaming Dark Souls, because I'm also gonna do that in 2022. That's like on the pipeline there. It will take at least half a year, like forever it will take. Like after this game, I will be streaming Resident Evil 7, and maybe I hope that it runs at Resident Evil 8 now for Halloween. That would be my goal, but let's see. Dark Souls speedrunner, yeah. There is like a speed run on Dark Souls that they do it like, I don't know, like super fast. 20 minutes or 2 hours or something, like a ridiculous amount. And they pass it, so crazy.
A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it.
Resident Evil
Too
7.
much.
Yeah. Yeah, because I passed all the other Resident Evils. I passed Code Veronica. I saw Danny Yasmin also was playing it at the same time. Just coincidence. Like so is the that's how the streaming world is. Because we streamed Resident Evil 1. No. 1 or 0. I think 0 at the same time. I was faster because I just stream more times a week. And yeah, and now we played the same Resident. I have it there somewhere. It's too far away. Yeah. Code Veronica, it was the longest game I've ever played from Resident Evil. It took me super long.
If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book. I'd have worked to translate it right away.
Yeah, the narrator in this game is kind of good. The singer, look on achievement.
Most of the Ura never got a taste of Ceylondia's fine goods. Unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here.
I don't know much what's happening here. Oh, thank God, I just had a look. And your Sim stream VOD is still there. Yeah, it will be on YouTube. Because I have all the VODs on that YouTube channel. I mean, I have 2 channels. One is with edited content. That's the bigger channel, where I hope I really have to sit down and start editing, because that's kind of important. But I have the VOD archive, and there is everything there. And I know that it's not that somebody's gonna watch but not that somebody's gonna watch the whole VOD or something, but at least I will upload the highlights. That will be an extra playlist, because I have them. I have all the highlights saved. I just have to publish that. I have them on Twitch, but on Twitch nobody sees them, and on Discord, but on Discord also not. But on YouTube it gets a bit, at least some passive content out. And yeah, VODs are always there from every stream. Actually, I have too many there up. But this is just like an archive. It's not that's not the main content. It's just that we have it, because it's even fun after a couple of years to go back and to look at the gameplay, or I want to do some mini reviews, short ones of the games. And if someone from the community is interested, because there are also many streamers, then you can just look at the gameplay and just skip around and see if it's interesting, the game, if the gameplay is nice. I have to check it out. Yeah, sure. It is in there are 2 YouTube channels. The big one is the Warcraft channel, which I will be reworking a bit. I don't know how, because I'm completely stressed, because my YouTube channel is 99% Warcraft, World of Warcraft. Yeah, I don't wanna. It's big. That's the biggest social media thing I have there. Even bigger on Twitch, and I'm a bit stressed to create something that it's not on content. That's the thing. The people are not used on that channel, and it's not like on Twitch that you always not always, but at least the people that pop in, them. But on YouTube you don't know them, and it's very, very fast. You upload a video that you worked hours on, and then if it was not on topic, then you have 10 unfollows or something like that. It's you're nah, shouldn't have made any video, and the channel just grows by itself, because it grows by itself if you have so many videos out. Bronze spyglass.
Sure, the world's all gone to pieces farther than the eye can see.
Yeah.
But leave it to this gal to point out the amazing view.
This is the singer. So we will fill out now the town with...
Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they?
The marshals stopped her.
So many secrets
down.
in there, and she can't even read it. Her father's own journal.
Yeah, but Fable is interesting. I've never played Fable. I know it's an important, like not important, but a famous franchise, at least from mid 2000s. It was from Peter Molyneux, wasn't it? He did also a very interesting game that I liked. It was called Black and White, and you were God basically, and it was like a top-down, not strategy game, but like a building game. But the people built themselves things, if I remember correctly, and you just controlled your monster. It was like a bit. It was before Fable. There, the YouTube channel is growing. I'm not streaming on YouTube, by the way. Johan Bach, thank you very much. Another Murloc. And yeah, that's the thing. Like it's like you can be either good or bad, and the monster, like you can have like a tiger or a bull or something. I like that game a lot. Black and White, it was called. No, Johan Bach, what happened? Thanks. I didn't know that you were here. Thanks. I thought you were on YouTube. Thanks. Thanks for the soup on YouTube. Final warning. Yeah, but I do their like edited content, just like that. We get back to the channel. I'm everywhere. Yeah, you're the first one that subs on YouTube and is in the chat. Never has happened. It's a premiere. Welcome. Thanks a lot. Final warning. I don't know what to take. To be honest, I have no clue. Whale ale, 25% damage using secret skills. That's not bad. I mean, these are the drinks that you can have in your pocket. Nice, yeah, it is. Yeah, Bastion. It's the first game. It's the first game of the. I don't know how the developers are called. That made Hades, because Hades is super good. But I don't want to start with Hades because I know it myself that if I start playing Hades and I go back to Bastion, Transistor, and so on, I will maybe not. The downgrade will be not that nice, maybe. You know, I don't know. So I started with this one and I'm satisfied with this game. The sharp, can we upgrade it? I'm not sure. It's rogue. No, we can't. Wait, can I? It's not active. The bow is maxed? Wait, the gun is maxed. These are locked all. Because we need to do the achievements. No, we leave it how it is. Rolling. Bring the monument. Ooh, I forgot it. There.
Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Look at it. Foundation, there we go. Shrine. Spill it. So we have the complete city, like
behold,
perfected.
The Pantheon.
And with the Pantheon, you.
A Kobe.
I thought she starts. It starts saying the name of the god every time we click on it. Foe shall grow quicker to move and strike. 10% more experience and more money. And goddess of oath and abandon. No one bound. The chest made safe for herself. Her shackles are her own design. Foe shall have vengeance in the throes of death. Defeat. What? I don't understand
the
what it
gods
says
never
there.
liked competing for people's affections. We tracked the final core
Can't
beyond
read
the
ya.
city to the wilds.
Yeah, but this game is good. I'm pleasantly surprised. I bought them in a bundle. I bought this game in a bundle. And
The wild unknown. Place
Very
to eat
good.
a man alive. Place is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it.
so we have there the god upgrades. Ooh, dual pistols.
Know what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight?
Akimbo
Heaven
style.
too.
That's awesome. But now it's not upgraded, so it's not
Savage
optimal.
things lurking at every turn.
Whoa.
Pin cushions ain't the worst of it either.
Okay, gotta use the shields. What, it reflects somewhere else. Ah, look, if we stand.
By now, kids got more needles in them than stab weed.
Heal, oh shit. What the fuck?
Pecker's got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own.
Yeah, these
The
monsters are not
welcoming
easy
committee scrambles to attention.
to kill.
Didn't expect the kid so soon.
Yeah, we gotta go melee range. Ooh, this stupid words.
They shouldn't have let the guard
Gun is
down.
not good. Ah, but we got a core.
Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another.
You want back?
He digs
good,
his
wasn't
way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight.
Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I like the graphics, I like everything. I just don't like the character. He looks ugly. That's my opinion. I like the game, everything. I like the gameplay, but I just don't like his face, like the model. How he moves, I don't like him.
Wallflowers survived the calamity. It toughened them up.
Okay, they're
Same
not really
goes for the
tough.
Kid.
Not really.
Beds take it real slow when pin cushions are afoot.
Ooh, look at this. What the hell? Yeah, we gotta drink everything. What's this shipment?
A handful of windbag shipments made it
The
out this
fuck?
far.
Ooh, we're so dead. I don't like the pistols. I don't know. They're cool, but not cool at the same time. Nah, the blade is better.
Slinger
Arsenal.
Johnson's old outpost is all that's left of him.
Yeah, Fang Reaper is better because it's upgraded. Ah, we can make the babies. Not showing it.
Kid sticks to his old standbys.
We can drop some animals. Wait.
Don't ever turn your back on the pin cushion.
The cool thing is that the narrator always actively tells what's happening. It's quite cool. Fuck. Blade. Use my blade. Blades are
Kid's
good.
roused up half the wild by now. When Kid gets the feeling,
What the heck is happening?
not by me, by a lunkhead. Lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals. Hit him anywhere
is
but
that?
the hindquarters and he only make him mad.
What is that?
The calamity must have
Yeah,
scrambled
strong.
their eggs.
Found something. Yeah, it's not easy, this thing. Is this flower bad? Oh, what is one? Look, these are the babies we can just like breed. Then they just float around and kill things.
Leave it to the kid to make time for stomping swamp weeds.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, tomorrow I'm not streaming because like tomorrow's stream will not happen. Next stream will be on Sunday. I will be streaming Sims then. I'll try to stream earlier on Sunday because unfortunately on Monday I have to go again to the office. No more home office. Even though Austria now got again red.
He's
But,
anxious to get
I
back.
think that people don't care anymore, so they just like
After all,
say
he's
that
got the
you
final
just have to go to the
core.
office. That sucks.
His
kinda.
journey's over, right?
So
Well,
I will
no,
be streaming a bit less, not
it
really
ain't.
much less, but
not by a long shot.
a bit different. Like I will update the streaming schedule.
Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion.
This guy
Zolf
looks
can
bad.
barely muster the words. The calamity failed.
He looks
he
aggressive.
said, but I will not.
He
And
looks
with that,
aggressive.
Zolf leaves us here, alone.
Steamboat. What does the steamboat do? Nothing.
Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me. Said he was going home.
Solf is an asshole then.
When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him.
Yep. It's bad.
Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put it back together. The shards.
The shards.
We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
Yeah, let's upgrade the gun. Ammo capacity, bullet scatter eliminated. Locked. I'm not sure if that's good. I mean, I'm not so happy with the... I'm not happy at all with the pistol, so why should I upgrade it? Can I take here the hammer? I can go melee. Ah, but it's better to have a gun. It's better to have a gun. Dual decider. Dueling pistol skill. Nah. Graver slash. War machete skill. A lightning fast flurry of strikes that can cut through even the toughest armor. The origins of this technique are widely disputed. That sounds cool. Yeah.
Finders keepers.
Finders keepers. Get it.
The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back.
This is another one. Short detected. Yeah, that would have been too short. I mean, the game is for sure longer.
After Zolf's little episode, kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jawson Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back.
I might even, on Sunday, might even stream a bit
Well,
this
I
game.
let him go.
Additionally.
What else could I do? What could any of us do?
Just to do some progress. And
Zolf
finish
put
it
us
this
in a
month.
real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad. But
Just
the
a
shards
bit.
can make it
Oh,
better.
shit.
They're like smaller doses of
Dead.
the core's medicine.
He keeps talking all the time. It's like he gets paid per word he says. Every time
Shame
he
the
can
only
say
place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds.
dead.
This place is intoxicating.
The wild unknown spanned much of the continent, tempting the city.
Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good for all I
I just
know.
went to watch a little bit of Sim's stream. Damn, I wish I was there to help. Yeah. No, I will be. As I said, on Sunday it's the next stream. And then
Wherever
I'll
he
be
is.
simming around. Maybe in the beginning,
Somewhere I never
playing a bit this. Like
Somewhere
1 hour
I
or
never
something.
want to go. There's no way out.
That's wild. Like the first hour I will be playing this game. Where I can roll in circles. And then I will be simming around again. Is there... Siblitha, I'm happy you're here. I was watching you struggle to rotate the rooms. Yes! Yeah, I was not able to rotate them, but now I know. Is there a possibility to bring in like sims that you created or Danny created into my, like as a special guests? You know what I mean? Like there is, how do you make that? Like, for example, Bitch Betty from Skyrim, that she comes to, like, is also in Sims, that I can add her in my freak house on Sunday. That would be great. Because, ooh, the siren is here.
The dead welcome him with open arms.
This is weird.
Kid pops him good.
What the hell? Yeah, now it's getting more difficult.
Better survivor? No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella.
Ah, this is not really good here. But this attack is very strong. Wait, I'll be right back because these guys are super annoying.
What do you say to a kid who's seen too much?
You need to go to the gallery by clicking up on the bottom corner, on the top right corner. Danny has uploaded Bitch Betty in order for you to download her, but I think she has uploaded it. Yeah, because I know that you also played it and you also included the same character when I was watching or something. You just need her Sims game tag, which I think is. Wait, I will write it down. I'll write it down because then I can download that sim. Wait, Nadia doll. There we go. Or something along those lines. Good. I will search it. I don't know. Maybe we'll find it. Maybe we don't. There we go. Pursue game. Yeah, but it would be funny. Or if you have something. Like I just have the base game. That's the thing. Didn't you create the knife shop, or it's just a shop where they were selling extremely big knives or something like that? That was also funny. Hopefully that will find the account, even if it's not 100% correct. Yeah, hopefully. I'll like mix a bit. I made a restaurant. There was the restaurant. It was a shop. That was like the walls were super narrow. I think so. This is the surrender.
I'm Zolf of Ura. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I mean,
now the kid sees something stranger still. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gators.
Jeez. Kill the bird, it's super important. That's so bad. Good. The thing is, if you're missing the expansion packs components to the Sims you download and the buildings or homes you download will be missing if the creator used something from those packs. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did make a shop. I forgot about. Yeah, I saw the shop. They were super funny when you made it there. I think you made it and Danny was navigating like with the Sims that she made or something, like something funny
now
like that happened.
Send them even farther.
Yeah, but it's quite a while ago. Let's go out. And this game is a bit stressful.
One of Ceylondia's famous watering holes.
It's getting more difficult. It's not that easy anymore. Because I don't have any. You see on top there, I don't have any water bottles left where I can heal.
The security.
And his tries are getting bigger and bigger. And I'm almost dead. Water bottle. But I was just in time. Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber. Oh shit. Wow. Come on. This gun is a bit like cheesy, but I prefer to play sometimes the cheesy way. There we go. These people, they're all dead. We always destroy the...
old Ronnie the bartender.
Yeah, Ronnie the bartender died.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's alright, snoozing there on a rock in the sky. He wakes up. I'm just fooling. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant.
Why are we
He
here
sees
again?
what's left of Pith, the bull. Gods, they're all undone.
The hammer?
He
Oh,
sees what's left of his lifelong friend.
we're fighting against ourselves now. What the fuck? What the fuck?
His friend, he's come undone too.
I'll back Shorty? Sure. Thanks a lot. For telling Split. Be right back. We will continue our weird playthrough.
He sees what's left.
No, but overall it's cool. I enjoy it. Take all. What the hell is happening? Welcome back, Lutherian. How are you doing? With dinner in hand. Great. What do you have? What are you having tonight? Let's make some fire. And rest. Oh, he just lays down besides the bed. Well, an intelligent figurine. Chicken and steamed veggies. Oh, healthy today. That's great. I had pizza. It's bad. I wanted to do some salad with some vegetable patties, but then I didn't.
But it finally comes to.
I didn't get it. Like I didn't. I ordered a pizza. I went fast and took one and anyone ate it. Bad.
The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole. Bootlickers dig their nasty thorns into his heels.
Ah, I always fall. But at least you don't lose that much hit points.
You ever heard of the lung blossom? It's bigger than the stories say.
Wow. What the hell?
That thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak.
Come on! What the hell? What the hell? Where am I? I don't know where ever!
Kid ain't about to be playing food just yet.
One chance left, and if we die, we're dead? Or what? It looks like, isn't it? We leveled. Oh shit! This is a bit like Nier Automata, but just like
They
different.
say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind. Well, the kid prunes it down the
Yeah,
side
perfect.
somehow.
That kind of worked. I just used this attack. Dead. Sometimes you gotta enjoy life a little. Yeah. Can't always eat healthy. Yeah, that's true. That's
Mother
definitely
only
true.
knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared.
I
to
mean, I
speak
didn't
of
have
it.
even lunch today. I was like at work. I had just breakfast and then I was like working, and I didn't eat anything.
A
then I said,
shard
yeah,
is like
for
a
dinner.
poor man's core,
Let's get some.
but beggars can't be choosers.
Get some pizza. And there we are.
That's it. A few more
Repaired.
shards like that, and we'll be back in business.
Oh, okay, we have to repair it.
A single shard can breathe new life into this place.
But only on one. This would be good. This one, you know.
The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places.
the shrine because the shrine gives us the
Think
upgrade
the gods are gonna help.
to give us more experience and money, making the game a bit more difficult, but who cares? The Lord Mother gave away her heart and bears the Star of Caledonia instead. Foes shall regenerate from any injury. No. I hate that. Foes shall deflect attacks on a whim. What does that mean?
Garmouth.
What does that mean? Foes shall deflect attacks on a whim? Sometimes. It sucks.
Messiah.
Garmouth. Messiah. 30% more. I think that's the max. Or? No, this is only 5%. I mean, we can leave it like that. Regeneration. Let's see how strong they regenerate though.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
Info.
Rothless Lagoon. Even the brushers stopped going there. Didn't like being eaten.
Good. Let's go. Don't like being eaten.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothless Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here.
Use the machete. Shit. Use my blade. Wait, let's throw it against it. Eat that. Yeah, throwing it
All
makes a lot of
kinds of
damage.
beasts would don't know up from down, still looking about.
These freaking birds, I hate them.
Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon. They moved quick and quiet.
Yeah, they're extremely dangerous, these ones. The big birds, I hate them.
Even the brushers learned to fear this place.
I know that there is a... Are you kidding me? Eat this. No! Ah! It sucks so big time. With this water gun. Wow, we can't kill it. Because it regenerates. And we don't do...
They used to think that ankle gators were
We
extinct.
don't do regular damage. What the hell?
They ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne. Turns out
Anne?
Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. They say you
I'm super
can't hurt an
concerned.
ankle gator unless it's
Ooh,
raining.
the spear.
And it ain't raining. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here.
The
Now the
pikes.
kid can do the same. That's ankle gator country for you.
I'm stressed because I don't know if this game is like if you die you're dead for good. You know, like GG will play again everything. I'm super stressed now. Let's just run. I also have no idea. And I'm very concerned.
Can't get hasty in a place like this.
Yeah, I'm mega stressed now. I think we... Where's the big one?
Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Kid's got a
Shit.
mean throwing arm.
I'm concerned.
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch. Bad
No!
idea to walk in gator grass. grass.
Oh, Jesus. I'm dead. 0 left.
Still no sign of the shard.
Oh, Brusher's pike. I don't know if that pike is so good. What's this sneaky decoy? Shit. I'm really concerned. Snoo start. I'll take the lure. I don't know. The hand grenade maybe is also good. Sneaky decoy. Decoy kit. That draws foes' attention. Rendering it. Ah, that's. Ooh, that's not bad, maybe. But the spear. I don't know. The gun doesn't seem strong at the moment. The machete also not. Let's take the hammer. Hammer and the spear. I don't know.
Well, the Brusher's way ain't really his style. He holds his ground. Seems the queen's running out of options.
There she's coming.
The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kids gotta make a run for it. Those leaping lunkheads don't like Queen Anne any better than the kid.
Oh, nice. I'm stressed. What the fuck? This pick is insane. I'm dead.
Want to get eaten by an ankle gator? You know where to go.
Restart without idols, maybe.
Rotha's Lagoon. That ain't the sort of place you'd want to go by
I thought
choice.
it's like you die and you don't return, you know. That would suck. Like, then
Many
you
a
have to
tale
restart the game.
folks use to scare their children straight originated here.
So it's not that bad.
All kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about.
We don't have a gun now, that's the problem. That's a big problem, we don't have a gun now.
Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon. Even the brushers learned to fear this place.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh. It's getting tough, the game now. Because I chose the wrong setup here.
They used to think that ankle gators
I
were
fall
extinct.
down on everything. I mean, it's good, but I just don't understand still.
Well, they ain't.
How to play
One
this
of them's
game.
been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne.
Queen Anne. Gotta slay her.
Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. Know what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? A stinkweed. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same.
Yeah, gotta do that if not they die. Yeah, we gotta attack it from behind, you know. Because if not, it's not gonna be.
Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit.
Yeah, back off.
Those pin cushions been living off the ankle gator's scraps.
Come on. But it's overall it's recommended, this thing, really.
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch.
Okay, she attacks when you step on the... No, she attacks, it doesn't matter.
He holds his ground. Seems the queen's running out of options.
She attacks
He takes
always,
off
doesn't
after
matter.
her. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it. Those leaping lunkheads don't like Queen Anne any better than the kid. That old gator's right on his tail.
What the fuck? One chance left, perfect. Yeah, those ankle gators or whatever they're called, they're difficult.
Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding.
To be honest, it's even more fun to play this than Diablo at the moment.
Ankle gators don't much
Like, not
care
that it's
for their
better.
young. That's why
Diablo
there
is a
ain't many
classic,
around.
but
Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait.
we use a kid as bait.
Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. The shard's sitting in plain view.
Come on.
They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running.
We need a spear.
She's starting to
Yeah,
get
it's
annoyed.
easy then. Yeah, that's easy. Yeah,
After
when I
all
was
that,
telling.
Kid lets the ankle gator go.
What? Oh! Oh, why do they put
Hope
that?
Queen Anne don't mind us borrowing from her treasury.
Was that on purpose? Or did they just press on the jump button? I wanted to kill that thing. Queen Anne. I'm not sure. In my opinion, I pressed on it because it was the attack button. But I'm not sure.
That gator's a crazy gal.
But I stole
so's
the
a
egg.
gal who promised to look after her.
Oh, are we fighting in the... Oh, she came with us, okay. Okay, that maybe it was meant to be. Kind of weird though.
They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
Queen Anne.
All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
Okay, now the next upgrade. The arsenal is the best. What's this? Forge? Arsenal. Because
The
here we change
arsenal's
weapons, it's
complete
kind of
in
important.
case we need protection.
I mean, the pike is not that bad, but I don't know. What was the other big indie game that came out around the same time as this? The one where you could reverse time? Ooh, I don't know it. I don't think it's the same. I have Bastion from the same. Oh, Braid? I don't know Braid. Lutherian. I don't know that one. I bought it in a bundle. Bastion, Pyre, Transistor, and Hades. Was Hades in there? Do I have a Hades? Yeah, I have it. I don't even know if I have it or not. How crazy is this? I have it. Just I'm not buying it because I bought it in the bundle, of course. The bundle of the creators. And Hades is for sure the best one of all these games. But I heard that all of them are worth it. Like Let's See recommended them all and I'm gonna play them all. Oh, it was Braid that was good, I guess. Wait, Braid. Limbo. But that's not even close. No, Limbo is good. I streamed Limbo this summer. Limbo is a good game. Braid. Let me see. Braid, 14 euros. It is one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, I'm looking forward. But since I know that that these games were also decent, I said, okay, let's start with this ones first. And then I can just like nerd out on Hades. And Let's See told me now on stream that you can cross progress Hades on the Switch and on PC. And that's pretty cool because you can, when you're home, you can just be playing on the PC, and then afterwards you're on the go. Who knows? And you have your, all your items, or I don't know, character. I have no clue how he does this. I've never played it. All the progress you have there. Braid, interesting. I will add it. Wait, let's go here. Just looking that I don't show that something that I should not show. This is the game. This is what you recommend. Braid. Ah, but it doesn't show anything. There. Look at it. Ah, but it looks cool, dude. Ah, but it looks cool. Yeah, that's cool. Multiple realities? Wow. Yeah, it's nice. Nice. I played Braid but never Bastion, but they came out around at the same time, so I always think of both when I see it. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Braid, beautiful game. No, it looks cool. Definitely. Zack. No, I like it. Wait, I will add it on my wish list. There we go. Add it. Yeah, I like this indie games. Super Meat Boy, have you ever played it? I heard it's difficult. Yeah, I just decided because I was like gonna play Resident Evil 7, but then I was like, I have no mood. Like, I love horror games, but I had no mood to stream it today, you know? Like, I didn't have a mood for some jump scares or something, so skipped it. Played a little, but not too much of it. Okay.
He's a spitting image of Slinger Jawson with that bike.
No,
and
we
them
don't
pistols.
take the pistols. Let's take the bow. Let's take the bow. I totally get that. You gotta be in the mindset to stream. Yeah, and I thought today, like, what game do I have in my library that doesn't take forever? That I don't start like a real longer playthrough. And for me, a longer playthrough is when it's more than 20 hours. Then it's like a long, because then it takes. It depends how much I stream, but a 20-hour game generally would take half a month, 1 month, and that was not the plan. So this game will be finished next week, like, therefore. Even if I don't stream tomorrow, anyway, I would have streamed Dead by Daylight if I would have. Not the shotgun. The hammer. Let's take it. Ah, wait, and this is not that good. Good.
The next
I'm gonna do
shard
one
should
more
be
level.
farther out there in the wilds.
Shard detected. And yeah, we did quite some progress today.
Know how Ceylondia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine.
I think I would not be able to stream that game. I always forget it with Kena. That game that you played, Kena. I don't know. I just forget it all the time. I don't know why. I mean, it's not difficult to remember. It's super cool, but I can't stream it. I know it because my PC is not that, like, my graphic cards is not bad. It's like 170.
If the wilds
NVIDIA
could ever be
graphics
tamed,
card,
it
GTX,
was gonna happen right here.
But oh shoot! But my processor is from 2012. 12, yeah. It's on PS4. I don't have the PS4. That's a problem. I wish I would have it though. Ooh, a lot of experience.
But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show.
Yeah, OBS did not like it yesterday. It was choppy on stream. I didn't perceive it that bad. Like, I didn't notice it at first. In some sections, it was absolutely no problem.
The army's
Like,
triggers once had the place on lockdown.
Extremely smooth. And but I get it. What you mean? Oh, a rifle.
Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Blam!
Wow.
Just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wilds in check.
Wow. Strong.
Point Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done.
Yeah, but I get it. It's a bit when it's like a bit lagging. I am the same. I just don't like it when it does. But I feel like it was a nice play on the couch type of game. Yeah, that is a very good game for just relaxing. That's cool. This kind of variations. Some gameplay is cool. I enjoy it. Like that it changes up. There are many weapons.
Play shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works.
Ah, shoot.
Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks.
It distracts me, this thing. That it moves, it distracts me, that thing. Shit.
Grand rails all
Wow, the
blown
range
over,
is incredible.
things of calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf.
Like, for example, this would be a game that I would not have...
Kid don't want to miss this train.
I wouldn't play offline. Even though it's good. Like, not on stream. That's what I mean.
Kid don't let so much as one of those things slip by.
Oh, damn. Although it's really good.
Lunkheads settled in like they own the
Oh,
place.
shit. Yeah, that mine is super good against it. This reminds me of games in the 90s. This music, I cannot even tell which games I was playing back then. But it reminds me a bit this, like, graphic style and stuff. Like, of course it was... I can see that, yeah. It feels a bit like a 90s game. With this music and everything, it like... I'm sure I... Oh, damn. Oh, what's this here? This looks like something. Get back, but no, it's not. I don't even recall what game, but I have like... There were some weird games that I played. Like, there were no names. That I just received because the box looked cool, you know? Like, how was my decision in the 90s? Buying a game? Does the box look cool? Yeah. The screenshots in the back, they look good. Promising, let's take it. Like, or friends, like, the only thing is if some friends already bought it, then it was like a safe purchase. But most of the time, I was buying from how the box looked like. And sometimes I bought like terrible games. They were not worth their money. The box art was a huge selling point back in the day. And yeah, that and gaming magazine articles. Yeah, absolutely. I really enjoyed having like buying those gaming magazines and yeah. I mean, it's cool. Like, nowadays it's not normal. Like,
but now
they still exist, but it's not that important.
Pineapple.
I mean, this rifle is good. I like the rifle.
Bygone times.
Let's take the machete. Rifle, machete, and the trap mine.
Near on 50 years
Skern
ago,
back.
first shots fired.
Thanks for the
in
alert.
Ceylonian War.
Thanks, very much appreciated. I'm just continuing the playthrough, killing flowers. I don't know how to roll here. Like, you're rooted for a long time. Dead. I like the sniper rifle.
Zolf's forefathers decided to mix it up.
Even though it takes forever to aim. But it's a one shot, that's the important thing. Dead. Oh yeah, what I was going to say is in The Sims to rotate rooms and objects, you use the arrow keys. Yeah, but I don't have them. Like my keyboard has them integrated in a numpad. And in a numpad. And yeah, I don't know how it works. I don't know. It's literally on the keyboard, but I don't have it. That's why I was a bit confused. I mean, really? No, I don't have it. It's not like next to the slash. No, I have the German keyboard. That's the problem. German keyboard, and no, I can make a screenshot of it. Although I have to clean it first.
Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad.
No, but it didn't work. There's gotta be a way. I have to check the controls.
The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs.
Shoot. There. Past
Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though.
Ooh.
All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swamp weed central.
Yeah, this
Ever
drug
tried
flowers
dancing
are terrible.
side to side while holding your breath? While shooting a genuine registered armored carbine? While choking on swamp weed?
Oh, come on.
While peckers trying to prick you in the eye?
Shit. This thing is moving.
Let me tell you, it ain't
I don't even
fun.
know when I'm doing where I am. Shit. This kid is completely drugged. Ah, this level. Fancy something. Take it. Destroy it. At least. Yeah.
But then at
explosives
last,
we have.
it's the end of the line. He'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days.
Whoa. Wait, drink water. Always. Good health ton. Yeah, this is a
Turns
bit
out he's
difficult
got
again.
company up at the rail station, waiting for him.
Holy shit.
Imagine if kid never got the message.
Ah. Yeah, but I think it's because it's late.
Few places
Shit.
steeped in history
Rip.
and sweat so much as this.
Yeah, I don't
Point
have the patience now.
Lemaine.
No, it's 2 a.m. I have to go sleep because tomorrow I have to really sit there and program some stuff. Clicky clicky, clacka clacka. And I still don't know how to solve that thing, and that just sucks when you don't know. You have to research. Boop. That was it for the video on demand. Thanks for watching. And I'll be uploading that in 24 hours to YouTube.